So it's me, your boy, K Samson. Good morning to all my amazing chosen one. Guess what? Losing friends and family when you level up. Believe me, there are a lot of people today who are around you because you are not yet in a proper place. When I mean a proper place, you are not yet in a position where you ought to be now. You know what I'm saying? You have not get to that point. But the time is coming when you start to level up. You come to understand that many people will do what will leave you. Yes, because sometimes the more successful you become, the more you lose lazy people within you, the more you lose people who don't want to put in work, but they will still be having the faith that they are what they are smart. You know what I'm saying? So the more successful you become, the more you lose a lot of friends. The more you start to lose even some of your family members. Many of them, the way they do used to talk to you, the things they do used to say, the things they do used to do within you, they will start to limit it. Why? Because your success will start to cause asunder within. Many of them will hate you overnight because of your doing. Many of them will not like to communicate or attach in conversation with you the moment you start to do more better than them. They will just hate you overnight. Why? Because success causes trouble. Success causes problem. So the more successful you become, bro, the more you realize that people will hate you even without a cost. People will start to hate you even without you doing them nothing. Why? Because they never believe that you can level up. So the moment you start to level up, you come to understand that even your best friends, even your family members that ought to support you, that ought to do or to be there with you to take you to the next step, that ought to encourage you, encourage you, give you the strength, be ready to do what to do you, be ready to assist you, to be there with you so that you can make the name of the family to be known. Instead of them doing that, they will start to hate on you. Many of them will start to look you in a strange way. Many of them will start to say all manners of word against you. You know what I'm saying? So the more successful you become every day, the more people you will lose in your life. Yes, believe me. Because those who will do it, who will disagree with your work, with your success, is going to be more than people who will do it, who will agree that you ought to be successful. Those who are going to be who is going to disagree that you merited it are going to be much more than those who is going to, congratulating you for doing you. Because many of them are going to turn against you the moment you become more successful, the moment you start to achieve success, the moment you start to make it, they will surely hate on you. Believe me. So don't just think that they love you. Many of them love you right now because you are just like them. Believe me. But the moment you start to do, the moment you start to level up every day, many of them will do what? We hate you. Just believe it. Believe it. Don't look it as something strange. Because the more successful you become, the more people you will lose. The more you will start to lose friends, relatives, cousins, nephews, etc. The more you will start to lose them. Because they will never be content to be with you. They will never love to see you do more better than them. That is why they will leave you. They will never love to see you do well more than them. They will never love to see you excel more than them. You know what I'm saying? So they will never love to see you do more than them. So it annoys them whenever they see that you are doing something that they can't do. It annoys them whenever they see you progress and succeeding more than them. That really annoyed them. And that is why many of them are going to leave you. That is why many of them are going to disappear overnight. That is why many of them will never love to be around you. Why? Because they are frustrated. It hurts them whenever they see you whom they ought not to see doing well more than them. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and do it and thumbs up the bell that anytime I upload, you will be the first to see it. Remain blessed.